Hi guys, it's Stephen from FIFA Solved, and this is the Defending Tips tutorial, and it's the second part. This is the teammate control, the teammate intelligence, where you have the computer controlled AI help you out. You press RB on the Xbox and R1 on the PlayStation, and it's very effective. I think it's the most effective way of defending, but you shouldn't overuse it. It's not to be overused, and there's more to it. You don't just press RB or R1 or whatever and it's done. This tutorial will teach you where to position your player that you control and leave the AI to it, because it's all about putting your defender in the right position to either intercept the ball over the top, the through ball on the ground, or just a standard interception. If you could like the video, as it only takes a second guys, and share with your friends, that would be fantastic, because these tutorials do take a bit of our time up and they do take time to put together. And we're going to have more defending tip tutorials for you in the future, how to defend from corners, etc. And you'll be able to see them all in this playlist you're watching, either on youtube.com, on our channel, or on the official website under the Ultimate Team or Defending Tips tab at the top. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. So in this first clip, I'm Gary Cahill, and what I do is you normally go charging in here, but you see I'm circled Gary Cahill, watch him, he runs back, and I'm going to use teammate control to get Mangala to go towards him. So we play the video, and Cahill, I pull back, and I'm marking that centre forward that's making a run, and Mangala's going towards the player with the ball, and I intercept. In this next clip, what it is the player, Mortinho, he thinks I'm the other player next to him, which I think is Sammy Nasri, but in fact I'm Leighton Baines, and he does me and he thinks that he's done me, but in actual fact he's done the teammate control the player, and I come in at the last minute. So we'll play it now. He goes around Nasri, bang, I come in and I clear the danger. So for this next clip, there's Baines and Mangala, and they're the controlled AI, and I'm Gary Cahill at the top. And what I'm hoping for here when I'm pressing teammate control is I'm hoping for one of them to obviously put the challenge in, and it'd be great if they could get the ball, but if not, then either get a nick or determine where the player's going to move, because he doesn't know whether I'm controlling Baines or Mangala or Cahill. But as it actually pans out, and we'll play it now, Baines gets a little nick and he comes up, and that's where I want him to, because I'm Cahill, and as you can see, I get a little nick on the ball, retrieve the ball, play it up to the keeper, and play breaks down. So this next clip's really interesting, because Leighton Baines at left back position is marking that striker, the furthest one at the bottom, and I don't know whether I'd want him to be the help or Mangala. As it ends up, it's Mangala that helps, and I'm Gary Cahill again, and Mangala's the AI controlled by the computer. And if we play it now, I actually get a nick in with Cahill, and Mangala, who is controlled by the computer, actually ends up getting it, so it actually panned out better in the end. So this next clip's also very interesting, because this is where we're going to give you an example of when not to use teammate control, because you can't overuse it. And this is an example where he could catch me out here. So we'll play the video, and now we'll pause it. Now I've pressed RB, which is on the Xbox, and Mangala's come down, but if you look at the top, he can just do a free ball to the man at the top, because when you do the teammate control, it also brings them out of position because you're calling them, and that's where you can exploit gaps. So you've got to use it at the right times. On this occasion, and we'll play the video, he gets very lucky, and I get a nick in, but I should have not done it that time. So in this next clip, there's so many numbers back I can afford to use the teammate control, but look at the end here. It's a penalty in my opinion, and that's the danger that it can cause you when you're using the computer controlled AIs. Just be careful when using it. So this one's all about the computer putting the players in a position for me, because when it gets so close, like I'm controlling him, but then I'm controlling him, and then I'm controlling him, because when it gets so close it lets player 1 take over, and that's good. So in this scenario, this is a really interesting one as well, because what I do is I'm Leighton Baines, but I let Mangala, I press teammate control first for Mangala to see if he can win the ball for me. He fails to do so, but then it's about when to use it, and now the second part is when not to use it. And the second part, I don't use it, and I follow the player on the wing, and I can, because it's Baines. I'm not one of the centre-backs. You don't want to bring the centre-backs out of position. Cahill or Mangala in this case are my centre-backs, and especially on FUT, because you will get punished. But I'll bring Baines out because he's the left back, and Mangala fails to retrieve the ball, as I said, and then I let go of teammate control because he's on the wing, he's Baines' job, and he needs. And if you actually watch the video when we play it, Mangala runs it back into his central position and he's marking the centre forward. So we'll play it from here, and as you can see, Mangala, and then it lets me control Mangala. I don't want to be him. I'm Baines again. See Mangala running back into central position, and then I tackle him with Baines in his proper rightful left back position, and I clear the ball. So in this example, it's actually one where you get your positioning sorted again, and I'm using the teammate control, but they actually do a really good job in this clip, because there's this runner in, you'll see in a second, that's running at the top, and I'll see that Baines has covered that, but I also don't see any runners in at the bottom, so I think I might as well cover it with the player that I'm controlling. But the teammate control does so good, they actually deal with the danger completely. And we'll play it now, and as you can see, I'm there, and then I see him at the top, but I don't need to, because it's so good, and this shows how effective the teammate control actually is. And for this final example, guys, it's just a classic winger helping out his side back, and it's Samir Nasri helping out Baines. I'm just literally holding RB. What I'm doing with Baines is I'm stopping him from having a gateway up, from coming up. I'm blocking off his path to the top, and he doesn't know whether I'm Nasri or Baines. But as it pans out, and we'll press play, Nasri comes in and nicks it, nice and easy, and then Baines picks up the pieces and passes back to him. So guys, as you might have seen in the top left of the video the whole time, there was our previous video. Here's a little snippet of it again now. You can follow us on Twitter at FIFA Solved, and you can hit that subscribe button you see on the screen now to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date and never miss a thing. We're going to be doing more tutorials in the future, more defending ones. So if you hit the subscribe button, you'll stay up to date. If you could like the video, as I said at the beginning of the video, that would be fantastic. And we'll see you for our next tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching.